Okay, I'm doing recording. Okay, so what we do is x plus 12 over x minus 5 minus 2.5. Okay, why I do this is because this equation is now similar to this equation. Kalau you ada question at any time, please, okay, please say it out. Okay. So now sekarang ini x yang y equals to x plus 12 over x minus 5. Yang ini kat bawah ni x plus 12 over x minus 5 minus 2.5. Okay.
Rasa 2.5 ya.
Okay. What I do is because I want to make it into the same into the original equation. Yang ini ni minus 7.5 kan. Minus 7.5 is made up of minus 5 dengan minus 2.5. Betul?
Betul.
Betul.
Okay. So now sekarang I have y is equals to x plus 12 over x minus 5. Correct?
2.5.
Okay. And then lepas tu yang the other equation is ada, sorry, let me erase all this one. Okay, so I have this one, I have minus 2.5. So yang ini ni is actually equals to y. Betul?
Betul.
So now I have the equation of 0 equals to y minus 2.5. Okay. So now sekarang y is equals to 2.5. Okay. Y is equals to 2.5.
Oh,
Okay.
begitu.
Boleh? So then sekarang in your graph tu, you have to draw the line for y equals to 2.5. Okay. So kita ada yang the x and y axis kan. This is the x axis and this is the y axis. So y equals to 2.5 is somewhere here. So kat mana dia punya apa? Kat mana dia punya equation is? I think you should get something like this. Betul Hazmi? So now sekarang dia ask you when y equals to 1.5, what is that? Kan? So kat sini you list down lah. The moment the y equals to 2.5 touches the graph, you bring it down, then you get the answer. Okay guys. Okay, ada soalan lain?
My graph dapat lain.
Okay, sorry, this one is just macam just to show you je lah.
Oh, example
Okay.
lah.
It's an example saja. Okay, because okay, if you want to have a look at the punya graph pun boleh jugalah. Let me see. Okay, let's see. We have a look at the graph. Okay. Okay, so what we have is x is, okay, sorry. Okay, when x is 1, y is 8. So somewhere here. And then 1.5, 4.5, somewhere here. And then 2, 3, 2, 3, somewhere here. 3, 2, 3, 2, somewhere here. Then after that 4, 2, somewhere here again. And then the first two 5p. What is the value for p, Azmi? 3 kan?
2.4.
2.4. Okay, 5 is 2.4. So should be somewhere here. 6, 3, somewhere here. And then 7, 3.7 is somewhere here. So it's a quadratic graph. Betul, Hazmi? Hazmi, correct, right? Hazmi? Okay, so now sekarang tadi kita Yang this one ni, y equals to 2.5 kan?
Ah,
So we go to this one, then we draw at the line where y equals to 2.5 lah. Okay. It's not an exact, tapi this is something similar to this. Okay. Boleh? Any other question?
So Cik, kalau dia ada 2 point, mana dia ada 2 answer lah?
Yes.
oh,
Okay. Okay. Mesti tulis both answer, and you must when you draw down the points kan, you must have the 2 points. Tak boleh letak satu je tau. Cannot just put this one aja. Okay. You must have 2 points. Okay. Okay, kalau tak ada question, then I want to go through some of the formula. Okay, boleh?
can.
Can eh? Okay, the first formula is the total amount of compound interest. Okay, P times 1 plus R over 100 to the power of N. Okay. N, P is the principal. Okay, which means the amount of money you put in at first. Okay. And then R is the rate of interest in percentage. Okay. The rate of interest is in percentage. So that's why kita divide by 100. Then N is the number of years. Okay.
Cik,
So that's,
kalau dia pakai iman macam mana?
kalau dia pakai months,
Yes.
that's a very good question. Kalau dia pakai months macam mana? Any ideas, guys?
Fraction lah.
Pakai fraction lah. Because N is
Fraction.
the number of years. Okay. Betul? So let's say we have 1 year, we have 2 years. So katakan kalau dia kasih kita, okay, how much money will he make in 8 months?
8 over 12 lah.
So 8 months, you tukar jadi years lah. So it's 8 over 12 years,
Oh,
which is divide by 4, 2 divide by 3, which is 2/3 years lah. Okay.
okay.
Makan lah guys. So makan.
Alright. Okay. Okay, tak ada question. I go on to the next formula. Okay, the next formula is for the curved surface area of a cone. Okay. You all know what a cone is, kan? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So the curved surface area of the cone is where this part is. Okay. Yang kat sini ni. Okay. So if let's say, okay, to make it simple lah, let's say you are holding a cone of ice cream. Betul? Kalau kita cakap the curved surface area, it means that the part of the ice cream that you have your hands on. That means kat mana you letak your tangan atas cone tu, itulah curved surface area dia. Boleh ingat? Boleh
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Okay, now the next one is the surface area of a sphere. Okay, so this is a sphere. A sphere is basically like a football ke, like a ball ke, or whatever it is. And okay. So basically, if let's say, okay, make it simple lah. If we have a tennis ball, Okay, if you have a tennis ball. So the curved surface, the surface area of a sphere is when you hold a tennis ball, kan? Let's say you use both hands to cover the tennis ball. Okay, so that is the surface area of the sphere. Okay, and the next one is the volume of a cone. Okay, volume of a cone. Okay, so kalau nak cakap again in the case of an ice cream, kan, the volume of a cone is the amount of ice cream that is inside the cone.
Food.
The amount of food or the amount of ice cream that is inside the cone. Okay, so that is the volume. Okay, volume of a sphere pula
Is what inside the ball.
okay, so volume of a sphere pula kan is the amount. Okay, let's say we have a football, kan, is the amount of air in the football tu kan, that is called the volume plus dia punya apa yang termasuk semua sekali kat dalam tu, apa-apa yang kat dalam tu semua is called the volume. Okay, so that is a volume. Volume is whatever is inside. Okay, anything that is inside that you have to put in, okay, that is referred to as volume. Okay, next one is area of a triangle. Okay, this area of a triangle ni, this one cannot be an area of a triangle that is 90 degrees. Kalau 90 degrees sebenarnya tak ada masalah. You just take the base times the height times half, betul? So, but this one we're talking about a type of triangle that we do not know, that we know the angles and that it is not equals to 90 degrees. Okay, this is not a 90 degrees triangle. So what you have to do is you have to, the formula is half A, B, sine C. Okay, so now let's say if this is A, this is B, and this is C. Opposite of the letter big A tu is A. Opposite of the letter B tu is B.
B.
Okay, and C ke sini kan. So when kita cakap sin C is the angle inside. Okay. Okay, so that is the area of a triangle using trigo. Okay. Lagi satu ni yang senang nak cakap kan. Whatever it is, you have the side. Kan. You have two sides and then the angle in between the two sides. Okay. So the angle in between the two sides. Boleh? Okay, so now let's go on to the next one. Okay, arc length, R theta. This one. This one Adam's favorite.
Sembarang je.
Betul lah, you selalu suka tanya ni apa? R theta. Okay. Tapi kenapa dia R theta je Dia tak is macam the angle over 360 times 2 pi r ke apa ke? You know why? Because this is in radians. Yes, thank you Hasbi. Okay, so this is in siapa? Isan okay, sorry. So this is in radians. Okay. So the theta is in radians. So what we have to do is, if you want to find out, you can change what is it that I always tell you how to find radians? Pi radians is equals to 180 degrees. Betul? Okay. Alright. So this one must remember. Okay. So now to find the sector area. To find the sector area is half r square theta. Okay. Tapi kalau kita ambil yang the original formula, the formula that is in degrees is x over 360 times pi r square. Okay.
Teacher, X is the angle, is it?
Angle in degrees. X is the angle in degrees. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now let's go on to the next formula. Okay, trigo punya formula. Okay, this one is the sine rule. A over sine A is equals to B over sine B equals to C over sine C. This is the one that is the favorite among all of you, betul? Correct?
Yeah.
Sangatlah, tapi boleh lah.
Malaysia ni favourite lah.
Okay. So I can understand how this is
Malaysia.
relatively easy to use lah. Okay. But sometimes this one has limitations lah. Okay, this one has limitations. Okay, so the next one is the cosine rule. A square is equals to B square plus C square minus cosine
A.
A. Betul?
Betul.
Betul ke salah?
This,
Bila nak pakai cosine, bila nak pakai sine?
Okay, kejap. Now, okay, that one later I explain. Okay, now my formula, is it correct or wrong?
Correct.
Wrong.
Correct or wrong? Kalau
Wrong.
if it's wrong, can you please tell me what is the correct formula?
Oh, the times cosine.
The times cosine A.
Dia
Ah,
kan? Time
so dia B square plus C square minus 2BC cosine A kan.
Yes,
ya,
that's the
ya.
one.
Yes.
Whoever
A square plus A square equal to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos A.
Yeah.
Oh,
apa tu?
Khalifah dah cakap.
Alah. Kira
Okay.
apa?
Tak, that
Oh,
one is
benda tu.
kalau you nak find the cosine of A. Okay, tapi this one is for you to find the side. Kalau A ni kan is to find the side. Okay, so okay, let me just remind you how to remember this again. Okay, so kita ada satu B sini, kita ada dua B sini. Kita ada satu C sini, kita ada dua C sini. Kita ada satu A sini, kita ada A yang nombor 2 kat sini. So macam mana pun it must have two sets of A, B and C. Okay. Boleh?
Okay.
Boleh.
Okay.
Ini untuk cari side je.
Ni untuk cari side dia. Kalau katakan kita nak cari dia punya cosine of A pula. Dia nak cari kita punya angle. We want to find out the angle. Okay. Can somebody tell me what is the formula?
Cosine A is equal to B square plus C square minus A square over 2BC.
Bagus lah.
Sure, faham ni.
Okay. Alright. So, okay. Let's say you don't remember this. How you going to do this? Okay. How you going to do this is kita ambil A square equals to B square plus C square minus 2BC cosine A. Okay. So kita ambil A square minus B square minus C square is equals to minus 2BC cosine A. Okay, I want to remove the negative sign. I times negative on all sides. So I get B square plus C square minus A square equals to 2BC cosine A. So sekarang cosine A, I nak tinggalkan untuk cari angle. So 2BC ni kita transfer over the other side. 2B. Okay.
Oh, faham.
Alright. Okay. Kalau tak ingat, never mind. You just refer to the formula. Okay. Alright.
Macam lah.
Okay. Next one is for statistics. Okay. To find the mean. Okay. This one is called the summation of the frequency. Okay. Plus the summation of all the numbers. Okay. The summation of all the fx divided by the summation of all the numbers. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we go on to something a bit more complex. I don't think I have the space to do it here. Okay. So this one is to find the standard deviation. Okay, standard deviation. Okay. Actually, standard deviation, you can do it by calculator. Okay. So fx square over summation of f minus bracket summation of fx over summation of f square. Okay. So this one is just a matter of finding out what is the fx, and then after that the fx times the x again, you get this one. Okay, then the frequency. Okay, tapi this one as you remember, we have already done it in class, yang mana kita pakai calculator to solve for standard deviation. Okay. Okay guys, so I have about 8 minutes before the Zoom closes.
Cik, tadi ada orang tanya,
Okay.
standard deviation tu apa?
Standard deviation tu apa? Okay. Standard deviation tu apa? Okay, kejap
Ada orang ke kau?
Whoever it is,
orang tu,
doesn't matter.
orang tu malu nak tanya.
Okay, whoever it is, doesn't matter. Okay.
Fizan.
Faham
Ada.
siapa Faham
Enough.
Guys, you realize you're being recorded now. Okay, standard deviation by the dictionary meaning a quantity expressing by how much the members of the group differ from the mean value for the group. Faham? Tak faham? Okay, alright. So, tak faham? Okay, then we go through images. Okay. So now sekarang, let's say we go through, okay, this one. Okay, alright. So now sekarang kita nak kena cari dia punya mean. Mean in another word means it is the average kan? Correct not? So whatever it is the average. So now sekarang standard deviation is kita nak tahu yang that value of data tu dia berapa jauh is it from the mean. Dia berapa jauh yang dia dari from the average. Okay, faham? Tak faham? Faham ke tak faham? Kalau you tak faham juga, kan, you go you go to YouTube kan, there's this video. Okay, there's this video which is quite good lah. I would say it is quite good.
Betul.
Can you all see this not? You all boleh nampak ni tak?
Tak.
Tak.
Ha?
Tak.
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 Okay. Alright, so what I'll do is, okay, kejap. Okay, alright. So if I can share with you first. Okay, I'll share with you first. Ni nak boleh nampak kan?
Boleh.
Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, so whatever it is, let me see. I have to switch it off first. Okay. Yeah, let's go back. Okay, alright. So whatever it is in standard deviation kan, it is very important to take note of what? Can somebody please tell me? Okay. Azmi?
Yes.
So what is it about standard deviation that we need to take note of? Okay, alright. Okay, then tak apa. Kita ada 1 more minute. So I will have to end this for now. Okay, then after that we meet again in 5 minutes time. Boleh?
Can.
Okay.